All right, it's Monday night now, so it's time for steak. Steak. Not mistake, but actually steak. First, find steak. Here's steak. Open package. Let's take a look. This is steak. Hopefully it tastes good. Step 1, clean the kitchen. Routine. Left glove, gloves on. The key to enjoying cooking is to not hate washing the dishes. If you hate washing dishes, you'll never enjoy cooking. All right, let's do this. Wash dishes, scrape, 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 scrape. In Bali, Aunt Jo washes dishes for us. She's been working with us for many years. In California, I wash my own dishes. I'm cooler than Aunt Jo when I'm in California. Aunt Jo, can you come to California and help me with the dishes? Not fair. Probably too boring of a trip just to do this. All right, it's clean. Best part about washing dishes is playing with soapy water. Worst part about washing dishes is trying to get your daughter to wash dishes because they'll always say they've got homework to do. If you're a good manager, you'll realize that in order to actually do homework, you need to eat. And in order to eat, you need to wash dishes. Never accept an excuse for doing some other work while you should be doing the fundamental work. Enough talk about fundamentalism in here. Dishwashing, dish spoon. Spoons are important. Fill water jug. Get soap. Squeeze soap. Liquidate soap. Foamy soap. Fill water jug. Thinking about work while washing dishes. Thinking about inspirational ideas while washing dishes. Remembered, need to check incentive program for business analyst and see if it works out better for enhancing revenue performance while washing dishes. See, something inspiration happens sometimes. Focused on washing dishes. Thinking about business improvement ideas. Are you gonna use the bike tomorrow? 10-1. Negotiate with daughter over who gets to use our bike? Different era, yeah? Time, yeah? This is the 1980s. Exactly when I was born. That was seen as being the correct response to hysteria. But, what did I see? I actually had to work, so I'm picking back up where I left from. But hey, look, at least the kitchen is clean now. Somewhat clean, reasonably clean. Okay, enough to cook. So let's start cooking. Put this particular thing over here. This is where I usually put my prep. This is my prep area. Okay, so over here, steak as promised, right there on the board. Plate for steak. That way we don't have to salt and pepper everywhere. Time to preheat the pan. Pan front heat. While that heats, back to the steak. Okay, keep steak dry. That way steak get crispy. All right, let's do this. Cayenne, pepper, black pepper with Sichuan pepper. So my ancestor spoke Chinese, but I just speak American Chinese, which usually gets a compliment from people in China saying, you speak pretty good Chinese for an American. I'm like, well, you can go eat shit then. I think I speak good Chinese for a Chinese person too. All right, one side, steak, other side, pepper. Oh, this grind never stops. This is why we have pepper. Okay, how much is enough pepper? Never really enough pepper if you really think about it. It's only more delicious when you put more pepper on. Okay, oh my God, my biceps grind. Okay, pepper, okay, salt is important. Salt, okay, on the other side. Okay, cover that steak with spices and salt and goodness and all that monumental amazingness. So I think Francis Mulman recommends 3 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other, and then that's good. So we'll give that a shot. However, we need a strong oil. So avocado oil is usually the oil that we use for steak because it has a high smoke point and heat. It carries over a lot of the heat without burning. But what about the butter? Always need butter. Butter is critical. Put it over here. Okay, think butter, garlic. Garlic is essential later for basting the steak to have that great, amazing flavor. Not enough garlic. Seek more garlic. Crush. Okay, 2. Okay, should be enough garlic, right? Okay, 2. Crash 3. Crash 4. Crash 5. Okay, work. Kind of about side dish. Mushroom and spinach. Mushrooms. 1 mushroom. 2 mushroom, 3 mushroom, 4 mushroom, mushroom. Okay. Yeah, good. Big pieces of mushroom. If they're too small, they're not very chewy. 1 and 2. Okay. 2, dos, each, ni. Okay. So mushrooms, kind of garlic, kind of broccoli. Always have some broccoli. Broccoli is good. Okay. Let's go over to the frying pan. Frying pan to the heat, the Miami heat. Some lights. So let's see. Let's bring that heat up. Steak always goes with wine. All right. So that my future descendants will learn how to open wine, let's do a class on wine opening. So first, take wine opening kit tool. Open the blade. Blade. There it is. The blade. Okay. Across the top of the wine bottle, like such, without being too creepy. Okay. Harder across the top without being too creepy. Peeled off. Now, each generation, I think, especially if you're younger these days, I think has a lower probability of understanding how to do food work, right? So take foil, throw away, then look for screw tip, plunge into cork, twist, twist, lift, and pull up and out again. Up and out. Okay. Too much YouTube. Oh, put away knife. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. I need to put it down. It's too heavy. Okay. Oh, leverage. The bouquet of this wine has a slightly grape fragrance that has enormous undertones of cherry and blueberry and precise notes of structure and civility. Who really knows what they're talking about with wine? You know? Okay, I have watched the James Suckling masterclass, and I do admit that guy does seem to know what he's talking about. But for the most part, wine is overcomplicated. Do people make too much fuss about wine? All right, if they do, then kill me. I'm going to use a coffee mug to drink my wine. Here, one, glug, 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 glug. You know what? That is an excellent wine. My shit talk stops. That is, my God. I don't know. I'm speechless. I'm truly speechless. This is a truly delicious wine. It's very well balanced. It has no nasty aftertone. It has very fruitful. It's like perfected grape juice, but it's very polite on the palate. Let me try it again. It's a really tasty wine. It's either that or I just have no standards these days. All right, let's go back to make the steak. All right, back to steak making. Steak and wine. This is what you do when you are, oh my God. Okay, this is a little bit too much. We need to deglaze this pan. Okay, to me, deglaze pan. Okay, again, correctly. All right. Okay, that pan is deglazed. Let's do this. Let's get some heat on there. Apply spray. 500 degree F smoke point. Very high smoke point. Okay, probably where we are right now. Distribute that. Oh, hot. So put this away. Put this. Glove on this thing. All right, here we go. All right, set kitchen timer. 3 minutes. First side. Here we go. Steak on. Okay. So steak some more. Wait till steak cooks. Enjoy the wine in the meantime. Do not rush steak. Steak cannot be rushed. Precision. Wow. Okay, take back everything I just said. I said that this was snooty, fancy, whatever, nonsense, but this wine has such a clean mouthfeel. Kind of hard to say, wow, I don't know how to call it. It's almost like you're biting into a big grape marshmallow that's slightly alcoholic. It is truly an incredible wine. Okay, try to remember this, okay? I vlog so that I'll remember what I've done because I have a terrible memory. Wow, okay, surprise. One good thing going on my life. Secret ingredient, bread flour for roux. Roux goes into the steak, and steak then creates a mushroom sauce, so hopefully that should work well. All right, voila. One side of the steak has been created. All right, my French friends, voila, steak au poivre. All right, this needs a little bit more work. We're gonna do that to it. I'm gonna turn down the heat a little bit. We got, cayenne pepper is really sticking up. Now, time to turn down the heat. The butter in the pan. The garlic. Oh my God, the smell here is amazing. It's truly out of this world. Okay. The garlic in the butter. Baste. Add more butter, not enough. It's a little bit strange cooking a cow in its own butter, yeah? People might call that cruel. Okay. A fairly large steak. Baste. Got 40 seconds of basting left. Baste. baste, baste. Okay. The end of my cooking period with the basting. Next step is to let it go in the air fryer for a little bit. Okay. Oh God, so much work basting. Okay. Baste. Aluminum foil. Fry this. Oh, it's hot. Air fry some aluminum foil. Get it down everywhere. All right. Turn down the heat. Find tongs. Donde están my tongs? Okay. Steak. Spin steak in air fryer and bring steak. Steak goes inside air fryer. Okay. I know. Okay. Time to probably 2 minutes is enough. Yeah. Minutes. Okay. Back to steak pan. Back to steak pan. Time to remove skins. Skin 1. Pesky skin 2. Pesky skin 3. So we have our first component. Now we need the flour. As promised, some flour, about a teaspoon, tablespoon, flour. This makes the roux. The roux is critical. Roux is so important into making delicious food, it should never be forgotten. Okay, so the roux will cook. Roux I learned to make in New Orleans when I was traveling in my 20s to the beautiful city by the river in New Orleans. The most magnificent place and thing you learn about how to make a great gumbo is you gotta start with a roux. Roux is critical. So I never appreciated the beauty of a great roux because it is a test of patience. It's almost like some sort of Zen thing where you go about and you smell that goodness while you meditate. You put yourself into a trance, as they would say, and as you're stirring up that foam and the roux, you get this nice brown color that you would see over here, like that. That is what we call a blonde roux. What we try to aim for here, ladies and gentlemen, is nothing short of a miracle. Now, after we process our roux here, which I do admire, it would sound heavenly. It is so good smell. Oh my God, that is something of a different sort. Oh, hear that? That means our steak is ready. Okay, out of the air fryer. Give it another minute. Yeah. Back to our roux. Keep the roux stirring. Don't let the roux burn. Letting the roux burn is a sin. No sin. More than a roux burning. All right. Now we add some of our spectacular chorizo sausage. I'm sorry, there's a linguiça and some mushrooms, which we will add kindly to the roux. And we'll stir this all together. So now the roux is developing its own flavor with all the other ingredients in this pot. It's going to taste mighty good. And so you don't want to season your roux and your mixture over here. Salt and some pepper. And I hate to even admit this, but I think it's due time for some chicken stock that I happen to just have lying around. Okay, here goes the chicken stock. Now the steak looks done, yeah? I think about right, yeah? Should be done. Now, try to stir this whole contraption up, okay? We got some, turn that heat up. We want to get some incorporation there with the roux and the chicken stock and all the mushrooms and aromatics, all this good stuff. So you can see it's thickening up nice and great, like gravy, which is what you want. This gravy, okay. We got some chicken stock in this thing, but as the mushrooms sweat out, they're going to release their juices, so to speak. Certainly do want to add a little bit more texture. Well, how about we add some spinach too? Spinach in. The juices from roasting that beef go back in right into the sauce. Let's get that. Oh shit! Man. All right. Reduce sweat. Oh, this smells like some chicken gravy here, which is somewhat right, but a little bit wrong. How about let's add a little touch of that precision wine? Not too much, because this is good drinking wine. Oh my God, look at that. Let's get that flavor out there. Let's get that all cooking together. All together now. So apparently I put in a little too much flour and it's taking on a pretty thick appealination. I do hope that this roux does even out a little bit. And you can see it's a little bit thick here. That ain't no worries. So I have to add a little bit more. So this is some congealed chicken stock that we have been able to extract out of a Costco rotisserie chicken. In it goes. A little bit of authority, some onion that goes in too as well. All right, turning the sauce over. Taking a little bit more time than I had anticipated, but the sauce does look mighty creamy. It is sublime, as they would say. A little bit of water. Now, I'm just going to let that sauce cook a little bit while I try the steak. Let that sauce cook for a good 5 minutes. Cook out that flour flavor. There you go, sauce. Now, for the main event. Not Mardi Gras time, but might as well be. Okay, let's try this out. Cutting from the top. Look at that color. It does look like something special, wouldn't you say? Oh my God. Truth. Now that is the truth. I am delighted. Precision, red wine, and this awesome steak has got me in a pretty happy place. There ain't a lot to be happy about in this world, but I can say the steak is right where the right touch is. All right, a little bit more. Let's see how that came out. Yeah, beautiful color. Oh, that is true. That is something that is just next level. I don't even know how to put it. Can you see that? That is so good. That is goodness. Oh, the juices. Slice. Now, I think I got it a little bit too, a little too medium. Right, here's a difficult. And the spit. And wine. Oh, that is such beautiful steak. I can eat this steak all day long. It's so amazing. Look at that juicy color. Glass of wine. Perfection. Oh wait, the sauce. Probably need to put the sauce here. All right, can you see that? That's what is the sauce now. The sauce is all this goodness.
Voila, les sauces.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to eat the steak in the sauce now. So let's try a mushroom by itself. Mushroom. Oh my God, that speaks wonders. Well, naturally, when you cook everything in chicken style, everything tastes like chicken. Into the sauce. That elevates the steak. Well, that's for sure. All right, a little bit more into the sauce. What's amazing, unexpected, is how quickly the steak loses flavor when it cools down. Slice. Sauce. What was the result? Pretty excellent. I do wish I cooked it a little bit more rare. It's pretty medium, as you can see up here. Not bad by any means, but a little bit past the point where I'd be totally delighted. I do like my steak to have a little bit more original flavor. The sauce is just pretty interesting. I'm not hit the high note considering all the quality ingredients we put inside, but I certainly can think about how to improve the roux. All right, that's it for this episode. We're done for this evening. This is Jing again, here in San Ramon, drinking the last of the precision wine. Have a great day. Enjoy my videos.